Why R language lost the race to Python in machine learning and AI? Let me tell you a story. Around 2016, I just joined Microsoft, and Microsoft had a lot of interest in the R language, particularly because they bought a company called Revolution Analytics, and it was one of the best companies in R, and they had a product called R Server that, it was one of the best products for the R language. And back then, R was kind of more focused on statistics, and Python was more focused on machine learning. And I remember there is a library called MXNet. It's a deep learning library, and it was around the time that all these libraries were starting, right? TensorFlow, PyTorch, MXNet, Theano, many of them were Chainer, CNTK, many of them were kind of starting, right? So I was one of the few people contributing open source to the R API of MXNet. There was no other R deep learning solution. And I think one of the reasons why R lost the battle is because the R community, didn't have any interest in deep learning. So they completely lost the race of AI. They were focused on traditional machine learning and statistics, and they didn't pay attention to the trends and to the new AI. And I remember that I feel super alone. There was another guy called KK that kind of was helping me to build this R API for MXNet. And eventually we realized that, there were only 2 people or, very few people working on that. A lot of people were focusing on Python. And I think that was kind of the big reason why R didn't take off in comparison with Python.